Hello everyone! So, Nintendo just dropped a very big reveal on us this morning. Yes, they have finally announced a new model for the Nintendo Switch everyone has been clamoring for. Now, is this truly the Pro model people were expecting? Let's go over what we know. So you've probably already seen the video multiple times by now, but I wanted to dive a little deeper into the reveal and break some stuff down and talk about some great things this new model has going for it and just a few concerns I had. Okay, so first off, let's take a look at the screen. If we look over at Nintendo's updated website with the OLED model, we can see that the size of the overall device is not that much larger, but looking closer at the video, we can see that they ended up shrinking the bezels on all sides of the screen. So the system itself is just a smidge larger, but we'll see the bigger difference in the bezels. Alright, now let's move over to the kickstand. Although I never really used a kickstand myself, I'm glad they changed it to this design. The original kickstand was always so flimsy and would topple over very easily. Some people even had theirs break off, which can be really bad because it actually protects the micro SD card that's right behind it. This design seems more sturdy and seems to lock into more angles to cater to your viewing pleasure. That's definitely a plus. Alright, so let's move on to the audio. The improved audio doesn't really do much for me because I'm either playing it docked at home with the volume up or I'm using headphones if I'm out and about in handheld mode. Unless you just don't care about blasting your audio for all to hear, then I guess this is an improvement for you. And of course we have to talk about the integrated LAN port. It seems that the LAN port is a big target point for this model, and it's really good that it was added, as stable multiplayer is a must in most games that support online multiplayer. Now, I'm already rocking a LAN adapter on my Switch back when Super Smash Bros. Ultimate released, and I wanted to be a competitive player. So some people who are already on the multiplayer scene already have a device like this, but it's still great that it's now a part of the actual system. Now, another thing to take note of is that for the memory for the OLED model is actually going to be packaged with the 64GB micro SD card instead of the original 32GB from the original models. I personally bought a 125GB card, so it's still got plenty of room on it. So let's move on to the price point. So this new model will be selling for $349.99 here in the States. That's a $50 increase from the original and a $150 increase from the Lite. I'm honestly okay with this price tag because there were obvious improvements made to the screen quality and the size, and even doubling the memory. For an extra $50, I think that's well worth it. For one, the heat. Because this model is going to be sporting an OLED screen, I am a little worried that the Switch will be getting a little hotter than usual. And I know previous models have had issues with heat, as people have had warping happen to their Switches. So that's something I'm definitely worried about. Also, because it seems that there aren't very many more vents on this model, from what we could see, obviously. It seems like there's still a vent on the top of the model, and I imagine underneath there's probably also a vent or two. But other than that, I didn't see anything else new in terms of ventilation. Another concern that I had was with the dock. Will this model be compatible with the previous dock? From face value and the dimensions on the website, it looks like it would be compatible, as the connections on the bottom of the console seem to be in the same place and are spaced out about the same as the previous models. Would I put it in an old dock though? Probably not, unless Nintendo says it's compatible. I wouldn't want to ruin my Switch any more than the docking process already does. The back of my Switch unfortunately has a lot of scratches. My last concern with this model is that we're actually going to be missing out on one less USB port. Because if you look closely, where the LAN port is right now, that's where we had a USB port. Now it looks like we will still have the two ports on the side, but those are easily taken up by the GameCube controller adapter, which a lot of us who play Smash Bros are probably using that. And or maybe even just a regular USB-C cable for charging your Pro controller. like what I have now. So it just it kind of seems like we'll be losing out on one available port. Now, something I was really hoping for to be revealed for this new model was actually a new chip being used. I, for one, have been spoiled with the lightning fast load times that come with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. I was kind of hoping for Nintendo to have an upgraded chip to go along with the improved screen that would increase the speed of the console, but it looks like that will still be just out of our reach, as Nintendo has confirmed that not much of the insides have been upgraded. So that kind of makes me sad. We also know that the world is in a CPU shortage at the moment, so maybe that might have played a part in the decision to keep the insides more or less the same. Maybe that was something that was on the table at first, but then the shortage happened. Who knows? And that has been my take on the new Nintendo Switch OLED model. What did you think about the new Switch model, and were some things that you were hoping to see from this stealth reveal? Let me know in the comments section, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.